back in time. All of our neighbors' twinkling lights, all of our youthful eyes so bright. We'd never seen the sky so wide. And I just want that winter feeling. Very merry, happy holiday. Close your eyes, I wish it never goes away. All of our loved ones, and no one without one.
Happy holidays to you all. Welcome back to the channel. I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. You guys, if you are here today for the first time, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever there's a new video. I want to say hello to all of the new subbies, and hello to all of my existing and loyal subbies. I love you guys. I love the comments. I love that you guys ask about my mom. It is so endearing and it's just so thoughtful. Well, you guys, if you are here today and you are looking for this year's Christmas video, this is it. Today we're going to start with the tabletop. We're dressing the table and we're going to decorate this entire dining room and banister where we already have decorated the tree, and I'm sure you see that in the far corner over there. So get your coffee, get your tea, get your snacks, and come on back. Let's get right into the video. So the first thing we're going to do is I added this beautiful tray. You guys have seen this tray before. I love it for the holidays. It's a keeper. It's that right touch or length to hold all of the garland, to keep the garland from being directly on the table. As you know, the garland scratches. There's so many elements that's within the garland that it may scratch or damage your furniture if there isn't anything under there. Usually I would use a table runner, but this year I decided I just wanted to keep it simple. Didn't want to overcrowd the table with table runners, so I thought this gold long extended tray would do the trick for me. I may or may not add candles, but this year, since I am going with the white flocked 12-foot tree, I decided to do this flocked garland with the berries, the pine cones and cinnamon sticks added to it. What I did was I layered it. There's two garlands. There's one, a leafy garland, and then the berry. So I decided to double my garland to make it full. And remember to always take all the little tags and things like that off of there. I absolutely forgot one on the end here. However, I am going to use two sets of ribbon. I was planning to use this gold ribbon, but also the red velvet ribbon that I have on the Christmas tree. I wanted to carry the same color, same ribbon into the dining space, you know, just to make sure that I carry the thing and that everything looked cohesive. So my worry or concern is that this ribbon may be too big and too wide, but we're going to go ahead and try to see if this is going to fit. And if not, I do have a backup ribbon which is a lot thinner and smaller red ribbon, and so we may have to use that instead. Remember, I'm trying to keep this table as simple as possible because the pop of red is such a bold color, and that pop of red will do the trick in this room. It will allow everything to pop and just, you know, make it look more grand, and it will carry the theme from the tree into this room, which is what I like to do. So for you guys that know that I love to tuck my bows and things like that into my garland and into my tree. And I do that because I don't like to finalize anything. I reuse a lot of my ribbons and a lot of my material, and so I'm not a person that like to glue things down and finalize things. So rule of thumb for me when you're decorating is to use some wire or anything that you can tie it with to gather it, and then just tuck it into your garland. Nothing has to remain in there or be permanent, because when you're reusing things for the next year or any other project that you might have, these things are better when you can just take them out and roll them back up to keep their shape and form. So that is always a rule of thumb for me when I'm decorating. Now I'm going to use this ribbon, and I'm going to see if it's going to look good once I stand back and look at it. If it's too big, I'm just going to simply switch it out.
But we've got holly and so much ivy. The best time of year has just begun. So bring on the cold, bring on the blizzard. I'm coming home.
So for me, I think that this ribbon tends to be too wide for the garland and the tray. It's overpowering the garland. So I'm going to use this smaller red version of this wide ribbon, and I think this will match perfectly. The size is a lot better, and it's also still red and velvety with gold foil in the inside. And so I think this is the perfect width and the perfect ribbon for the garland.
I'm coming home till after winter. Not gonna leave here until the new year. 'Tis the season to be inside your arms.
So instead of using glue or anything like that, I'm going to take a piece of this small wire, cut them in halves, and I'm going to use those to just gently secure each bow or piece of ribbon that I place inside of this garland, so that they will not move depending on the activity at the table. At least they will be secure. But when I'm all done with the holiday season, I can simply unravel the wire and the bow and roll the ribbon back up, and I can use this again for next year or any other project that I may have.
Twinkling lights, snow on the ground. Oh, how you loved Christmas in this town. Snowball fights and hot chocolate kisses. Kids up all night, writing down wishes. It's that magical time that we wait on all year. And oh, how I wish you were here. To throw reindeer bells up on the roof, leave those big Santa footprints, even though they always knew that you ate all.
So I decided to cut a fishtail in at the end of each of these bows. I just thought that as it's twined on the table, and it just gives off a different effect at the end of each bow or ribbon. So that's always a thought to make sure that you cut the end of your ribbons fishtails or just slanted, but to just leave them plain or square is it gives off a different effect if you want the ribbons to pop or someone to notice them, and it's just eye appealing. So I decided to use this gold leaf and berry runner. I did find this at the Michaels store. They had about 40 or 50% off of all of their string lights. I thought if I added this would give it a little bling to go along with the table setting. The gold will pop, but also in the evening or at night, it can give a little ambiance with the lights. So we're going to go ahead and add these to the garland as well.
Are all grown and moved away, but every Christmas Eve they all pile up and they drive down to see me. We spend the whole week here in our old house. Oh, how you'd laugh if you could only see me now, trying to reach up and throw the reindeer bells on the roof. I do it just to remind them of you. Then I sit in the quiet.
So I'm going to gently feed this string of light into the garland by just basically placing it along the pine cones and the berries, just so that it can stay secure basically. But I'm not going to tie it down at all. I'm just going to gently intertwine it throughout the berries and other ornaments that's already inside of the garland so that it can stay. And I think this will probably only be used during the evening times when the lights are down. That way it would give a certain ambiance in the dining room area next to the tree. Next, I am using my old two white polar bears. You've seen these bears before. I've used them a few times by the Christmas tree and other places throughout the home. This year, we're going to use these in the dining room, but we're going to switch out the collar. I took off the gold ribbon and I am going to add these beautiful red ribbons with the gold trim, the gold foil. And I'm going to make a tie, not a bow tie, but a something that looks somewhat of a tie. And then I'm going to let the two stems of the ribbon hang so that it will appear that they have ties. I think it makes the room pop to see these beautiful white polar bears with the red bow and the red tie around their necks.
I missed the planting, I missed the harvest. I know the zinnias won't return, but we've got holly and so much ivy. The best time of year has just begun. So bring on the cold, bring on the blizzard. I'm coming home till after winter. Not gonna leave here until the new year. 'Tis the season to be inside your arms. So